Hi, I'm Josh Holmes, and I'm here in Jakarta promoting my latest single, Last First Kiss, and also performing a show at COMA and Bloc on May the 2nd.
Oke. Oke, sekarang gue lagi bersama Josh Holmes. I'm with Josh Holmes. He is a musician from England, right? Or we can say Scotland, right?
Oh, yes. So yeah.
Okay.
So from Warwickshire, so near to Birmingham in England.
Okay. So we're gonna talk about. Let's start with. How are you doing now?
Yeah, I'm great. I landed last night, so a bit jet lagged, and we've got a full 3 days of meetings, rehearsals, gearing up for the big show on Saturday. So I'm really excited, really tired, but we're getting there.
Okay. This is your second time to Indonesia, right? What
Yes.
what do you feel so far? How do you feel?
I'm loving it. So the last time was 3.5 years ago, and I didn't spend a huge amount of time in Jakarta. So coming back, there's some parts I recognise, some that I don't. So I'm doing a lot, exploring loads of new parts of Jakarta I haven't seen before, and also meeting loads of new people, which is incredible. And my fan base has grown massively since then. So to be able to then meet a load more people on Saturday is going to be amazing.
Okay, do you have a memorable moment from last time you came here?
Yes, definitely. So the most memorable moment was probably the show itself in Jakarta. That was the first one on the tour. That was the first time I'd ever played live with the band as well. So to be able to then do that on stage, that was the most fun, and it just got better from then.
What do you think about Indonesian fans or audience?
Oh, everyone's so lovely. The crowd, they have so much energy, and I'm hoping it's going to be the same on Saturday. But yeah, so much energy, everyone's really nice, friendly, and especially so welcoming, which is amazing.
Okay, just have you tried any Indonesian food so far?
Yes. So
What's your favorite?
My favourite at the moment is nasi goreng.
Goreng.
And I found that last time. I had a lot of them, and I tried to make it at home, but I can never quite make it the same, and it never tasted right. So I'm excited to be back and have more of that, and try some new foods as well.
Okay. Now let's talk about your new single, last first love.
Last First Kiss.
Last first kiss, sorry.
Yes.
Okay, what's the meaning of the song? The
So-
title, I mean.
Yeah, so Last First Kiss is a really interesting one. That I had this concept for ages where when you get into that relationship with someone that lasts forever, you only have your first time one more time. So when you're the person you're with forever, your first kiss, that's your last first kiss. So doing that and finding all those moments that you experience together for the last time, I really love that concept. And we wrote the chorus 3 years ago in Bali,
Okay.
and it was stuck in our heads. It was really good, really strong, but we could never fill out the story behind the verse.
Okay.
So to then be able to spend some time, when I met my current girlfriend now, that really, she helped to fill in the story behind it. So it's written about her, really.
So we can say that based on your personal experience or something like that.
Yes, I'm hoping that I've had my last first kiss.
What make different this song than previous your songs?
Yeah, so we've spent some more time focusing on the production. So it's a slightly different, it's still pop punk, but a slightly different style. So we've played around with some new sounds and everything. So it's a much fresher version of what we released last year. So this is my first song out within about, I think, 6 months. So we're starting fresh, new year, new song, new sound.
Okay. Okay. Why you choose a pop punk as your music concept?
Yeah, so my influences are pop punk, so Simple Plan, Busted, Blink 182. I love all that sort of music, and we found that it really suited some of the songs I was writing. So I used to mainly do pop style, And you can see when I released Over and Over, we then moved into pop punk, and it was so much fun to make. The whole team enjoyed working on it together, and it just felt like a really right fit to, as for me as an artist.
Okay. Okay, let's go back to the song Last First Kiss.
Yes.
Maybe you can tell me about the process and the production. How long does it take to record that song?
Yeah, so this one obviously took a lot longer for the writing process. Normally I write within about a couple of days to finish off a song.
Okay.
This one took 3.5 years. But once it's written, my producer, who Alif in Indonesia, he works on everything here in Jakarta, and we go back and forth. So he'll send me versions, I'll send ideas back, and he really creates everything. And then we work remotely. So I've got a studio at my house, and we work on recording the vocals and everything together. And then it goes to mixing, mastering. So I think this whole process took about 6-7 months.
Okay. So this is gonna be start or maybe your introduction to your next, or do you have a plan to make album or EPs or?
Yeah, we're thinking maybe an EP. It depends. So after I finish the show, we're heading over to Bali, and I'm going to songwrite for 10 days.
Okay.
So we'll see what comes out of that. Maybe it's an EP, album, or singles. We'll find out. But definitely, I want to come back very soon and do more shows, more cities, and meet more people.
Okay. Okay. Now you must be did many gigs or perform on the stage. Which one you prefer? Perform on the small club or small stage, or in the big festival? Which one?
So I've never done a big festival. I've done a couple of festivals, but they've all been smaller ones in the UK.
Okay.
So this show on Saturday is going to be the biggest one we've ever done.
Okay.
So 350 people will be the biggest crowds I perform to. So after that, I can let you know.
But you wish to
I would love to, yes.
Yeah.
I would love to do big festivals, big shows, but also I really love the small shows. I think it's the intimate style is really nice. So I'd love to be able to do a mix, so some big, some small, and some medium as well.
like Glastonbury maybe
Hopefully,
someday?
fingers crossed.
Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna let's talk more seriously. We're gonna talk about AI in the music.
Oh, interesting.
What's your opinion about making music using artificial intelligence? Does it make you productive, or you just don't agree with the technologies? What's your opinion?
Yeah, so funny enough, I also work in tech, so I'm a coder day to day, and within that I use AI for everything. So I think there's definitely some way to make a connection within music with AI, and I use it for a lot of marketing, advice as well. So I'm working with AI to do more discussions, but I think it's feeling very dangerous when we're recreating music and people's voices with AI.
Yeah.
That's where I think I'm a bit scared. Everything down to who owns the music at that point. I think it's very unclear. So I'm all for it. Musicians need to use it, and it will help so much with a lot of musicians and them growing their fan base. But I think we need to be careful when using it to create music.
Okay, so in some way it's help musician, but in other way it's make dangerous.
Yes, definitely, yeah. So yeah, I think it can help a lot, but I think it's also going to damage a lot of the music industry over the next few years.
Okay, Josh, I thought that you start playing music. It's on drum, then guitar.
Yes.
So why you which one you started learn first, guitar or drum?
Piano, actually.
Okay.
So I started on piano when I was about 8 years old.
Really?
But I didn't enjoy the classical side.
Okay.
So when I was about 11, I then moved to drums, and I absolutely loved drums. That was what I really loved doing. And then I think I must have been about 15, 16 when I picked up my first guitar. I learned how to play it and was then writing songs on it within like a year or two. So drums is definitely my main instrument, and then I
Okay.
picked up the other ones from there.
Okay. So after the show, okay, maybe this is what's your wish to Indonesian audience?
After the show or for the show, sorry.
Sorry, I mean, what's your hope or your wish to Indonesian? What?
Yeah. Yes. So I think definitely for the show, come along, bring your voices, sing, scream, shout, dance, have a great time. And then after the show, please, I would love it if you could help support me. That means next time we can do bigger, better shows, festivals, and keep building this and growing it to bring more music each year, definitely.
So you really hope that Indonesian audience enjoy your music and your songs. Like
Yes,
that?
the response so far has been amazing. So thank you so much for everything so far, and I hope this is just the start of much bigger things to come.
Okay. Okay, Josh. Thank you
Thank you so
for your
much.
time.